Begin with that big breaking news and another horrific day in the Middle East. No peace at all. Just hundreds of people killed in a deadly strike on a hospital in Gaza. The Gaza Health Ministry claims more than 500 were killed.
Both sides are now pointing the finger at each other. The Palestinians are blaming Israel. The Israeli Defense Forces claims it was a Hamas missile that misfired. That hospital is in northern Gaza. And this comes on the eve of President Biden's visit to Israel.
President Biden just leaving Andrews Air Force Base for Israel, but the Jordan portion of the trip, originally set to meet with Arab leaders, that has now been canceled because of all this. All this as the humanitarian crisis in Gaza worsens by the moment.
Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan is here now with the very latest on all of this breaking news. Jim.
Liz, when a missile struck a hospital in Gaza today, killing as many as 500 people, fingers pointed in every direction. Hamas, of course, blamed the deaths on an Israeli missile strike. Israel says it wasn't one of their missiles at all. In fact, the IDF said it was one fired by the terrorist organization called Islamic Jihad, a Sunni Islamist military group funded by Syria and Iran. The real answer may never be known, but it left tensions in the Middle East more frayed than ever, just as President Biden prepares to visit. Whoever is responsible, it was catastrophic. Video circulating online shows the carnage at Al Ali Arab Hospital in Gaza, packed with injured from the war, struck by a missile that the Palestinian Health Ministry says killed 500 people, many of them already wounded in this bloody and sudden war. Nearby hospitals received the injured, many of them children and babies, but there was little they could do, already filled with patients of their own. Hamas blamed the missile strike on Israel, but Israel vehemently denied it and said a terrorist organization fired that missile.
This was a failed launch, and not in general, but specifically by the Islamic Jihad.
It is into that tinderbox of hate and violence that President Biden will appear tomorrow to restate continued support for Israel.
First is making sure he gets an update from our Israeli counterparts about their plans, their intentions, how things are going on the ground, and make sure that he conveys a strong message of continued support. Number two, it's really on the humanitarian front.
The humanitarian front in Gaza continues to deteriorate. A crush of civilians in the south running out of food and water. And aid is stuck in Egypt as Israel prevents it from coming in, worried that some of that aid will really be military supplies for Hamas.
We need access into Gaza, and we need to be able to reach the people inside, wherever they are.
All of this started, of course, 2 Saturdays ago with the massacre of hundreds of Israeli civilians. More than 100 more were taken hostage, human shields to prevent Israel from invading, including this young woman. Abducted at that music festival, Hamas released a video of her yesterday.
I saw my baby on television. I didn't know if she's dead or alive until yesterday. I'm begging the world to bring my baby back home.
The group Islamic Jihad late this afternoon denying they fired the rocket that struck the hospital today, saying they were not even operating in the area. President Biden was scheduled to travel to Amman, Jordan, after his trip to Israel tomorrow to talk to other leaders in the region. Jordan's foreign minister announced just moments ago that that summit has been canceled. He said the war in Gaza is pushing the region into the abyss.